I bought one of these J.C. Penney a couple of days ago, and I had to take it back 3 times before I got a 4th one that worked. And I got that 4th one from a person who was demonstrating the units in the store. I bought it with a J.C. Penney gift card and cash. My net cost was like $18.95, including the gift card. My friend Nick, smile Nick.
Hello, hello.
Went with me. He was a witness to the whole thing. We finally got one that works, and they even gave us free batteries for whatever reason. So, but our batteries were good. We checked them in all cases before we tried to use the helicopters that didn't work. The easy thing to find out is that you put batteries in and nothing lights up. So this one, we don't know whether that happened or not, but the one we received from the demo person did work, and she demonstrated that it worked.
So hopefully it will continue to work
for a while anyway.
For a while, and give us some satisfaction for all the effort. Focus.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if
hopefully
if it stops working, because I've read on the internet that a lot of these things only last 2 or 3 days.
We really wanted to try your product, the Sky Patrol, so we really made a genuine effort. So hopefully we're satisfied, and if not, well, what do you have to say about that, Murrrell?
Well, look at the unit is it worked. It probably works now. I hope. We're going to try to demonstrate it in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And
so we will be back to report as to the results of our trial.
Yeah, we will. And the thing is that we did put batteries in. We checked all the batteries.
Okay, I'm signing off now.
Okay, thank you. Hit the button. Okay, now here's the controller. Put the button on, Nick, and show how it lights up when it works properly. Okay. See the little blinking light?
I'm also turning on the helicopter with the very small switch that's installed here. So I am turning it on. Okay.
We're not ready to do that.
Oh, I'm turning it on.
I don't want it on. Okay, put down the helicopter.
There we go.
Okay, there's the helicopter. And that shows that it's transmitting and it's working. And the nickel cadmium, the battery that's in it is working. Now, the first thing when you put the batteries in, you got to be sure you get a little screwdriver. But one of the defective ones, the screw was so tight, no child in America could possibly unscrew it. So that was one of the defects. We don't know whether it would have worked if we had been able to put batteries in the controller. Okay, now we are now about ready to test this unit. The little knurled knob on the side enables you to balance it so that one propeller is going around about the same speed as the other so that it's balanced and it won't spin. Okay, and then the other controls are to make it go lift off or turn from side to side. Okay, so in order not to crash it, we want to make sure that it doesn't take off too fast or it spins out of control. Okay, let it go up next.
No, because it'll.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know how to. I don't want it to crash. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take off.
Oh wow!
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, starting ignition. Take off. Clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
Control the and make sure it doesn't spin. Turn the knurled knob so it's not spinning. You want to start off equal. That is, both propellers are going in opposite directions at the same speed. Try that. It won't turn when it's like that. Otherwise, it'll turn around.
All right, hold on a minute. There's like... Oh!
He's already crashed it. I hope it still works.
It still works.
All right.
It's like a delayed though response to the... See, it takes off. It doesn't really respond too well.
What is the ABCD? ABC or something like that. Why is it going one way or the other? It shouldn't be spinning. You got to get that knurled thing right, or it won't.
I know.
It'll spin. Make it stop turning. See, it's not.
Do that, Murrrell.
There you go. You got to sort of balance it.
Shit. Here, let's not. We'll look more intelligent.
I'm recording.
Won't take off.
It just spins. You're not adjusting that knob right. Go the other way with the knob if it goes. We don't want a spinning out of control helicopter. Come on now. Adjust that.
Quit recording, Murrrell. Wait till we master this. This is just putting unnecessary
Well, it's
stress.
showing how much trouble it is to adjust it. That's all. That's part of the whole thing. You want your kid to be driving crazy trying to get it adjusted?
How hard it is, Murrrell. Nobody's interested in how hard it is. People want easy.
Okay, here's the unit pulled apart. And the reason the bottom propeller doesn't work is because there's a little gear on the end of the motor. Now, one of them works, and that one has a little gear, which my friend Nick is pointing to. But the other one has a little motor on this left side, and there's no little gear there. So therefore, it's not going to work because there's no little gear. And there's no gear, loose gear found in any of this stuff. That means it was never put on. So that's why this unit is defective. The tail did work. You can see the motor, and it did work. The top propeller did work because there was one little gear, and the other propeller doesn't work because it didn't have a little gear. So both the knurled screw has to be adjusted so that both propellers are going about the same speed. Otherwise, the helicopter will spin. And not only that, you need both of them to get enough lift to take off. And it couldn't take off. So, or it did sort of take off, but it spun out of control. So that's the analysis of the post-mortem for this unit, which I think we're going to throw in the trash. Thank you.
Tape it. This is
Okay.
Okay, say something.
Well,
Focus on this helicopter.
Here's what's going to happen now. It doesn't work. We're tired of going to J.C. Penney. We had 3 units that didn't work, and we returned them. This is the 4th unit, and it sort of worked. It spun and had lit up, but it didn't work. Okay? And this is the end of the little helicopter. And I'm out of a gift card, and I'm out of $8.95 because I ain't going to bother. Thank you.
That's right.